Hello, everyone. Tonight, I will share with you the story of the first chapter of the Bible, Genesis. In this quiet night, take a moment to slowly imagine how God created this world. The beginning of this world is God. Before everything began, when there was nothing, God existed. In the very beginning, when God created the heavens and the earth was formless and empty, and darkness was over the surface of the deep. There was no order yet, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. Then God brought order and life into the formless, empty, and deep darkness. And so the wondrous work of creation began. On the first day, God said, "Let there be light." After creating the heavens and the earth, he created light. As soon as light appeared in this world, it emerged from the deep and overwhelming darkness, and light was separated from darkness. This light was not merely a physical light, it was a symbol of life, hope, order, and creation. By creating light, God brought order to the formless, empty, and dark world. God saw that the light was good, and he called the light day and the darkness night. On the second day, God created an expanse in the midst of the waters. This expanse refers to what we now call the sky or atmosphere. The expanse was the layer of air surrounding the earth, separating the waters below from the waters above. Like a great barrier dividing the world, God began to organize creation with order. On the first day, God created time by establishing day and night. Then on the second day, he made the expanse between the waters, creating a space where life could exist. The third day was also a day of wondrous creation. God gathered the waters under the sky into one place, allowing dry land to appear. He called the gathered waters seas and the dry land earth. Now the world was formed in harmony with the sky, the land, and the sea. Then God brought forth the amazing miracle of life. He made the land produce grass, plants that bear seeds according to their kinds, and trees that bear fruit with seeds in them. Each plant carried its own unique seed, allowing them to multiply and continue their existence. Lush green fields, flowers of various colors, and trees bearing fruit, all these living things received life through God's creation. In this way, God prepared the earth as a foundation where life could thrive. On the fourth day, after creating grass, plants, and trees on the third day, God made even more wondrous lights in the sky. He created the greater light, the sun, to rule over the day, and the lesser light, the moon, to rule over the night. He also placed countless shining stars in the heavens. These lights were not just simple sources of illumination. God designed these celestial bodies as special signs to mark seasons, days, and years. The sun brought warmth to the day, the moon reflected the tranquility of the night, and the stars displayed the vastness of the universe. The sun's regular movement set the rhythm for agriculture and daily life, while the changing phases of the moon served as a natural calendar, helping people track the passage of time. Thus, the flow of time was established, and people could recognize the seasons. Now, light existed in perfect order. Day and night, seasons and time all moved in harmony, and God saw that it was good. On the fifth day, the waters in the sky became filled with the movement of life. God created numerous marine creatures, each according to its kind, from the depths of the sea to the gentle waves above. From great whales to tiny fish, a vast array of sea creatures received life in the waters. At the same time, the sky was filled with birds spreading their wings and taking flight. From mighty eagles soaring high in the sky to small sparrows fluttering over the fields, each was created in its own beautiful form, and God saw that it was good. God then gave a special blessing to all these living creatures, saying, "Be fruitful and multiply." This command meant that all living beings were to continue their existence by reproducing and passing on life. The fish of the sea swam freely in the deep waters, and the birds of the sky soared through the vast heavens. The sixth day was the climax of creation. First, God created the living creatures of the land, livestock, crawling creatures, and all the beasts of the field were given life according to their kinds. From lions, giraffes, and elephants to tiny ants and earthworms, all land creatures were created according to their kinds. Then finally, God made his most special creation, humankind. Unlike other creatures, God created humans in his own image and likeness. He created them as male and female and gave them a unique mission to rule over the earth and care for all living things. Be fruitful and multiply, fill the earth and subdue it. Rule over the fish of the sea, the birds of the air, and every living creature that moves on the ground. This was not merely a command to rule, but a responsibility to serve and protect. Humans were appointed as God's stewards, entrusted with the care and respect of all created life. Only humans were made in God's image and likeness, created to resemble him. Therefore, we must never lose the image and likeness of God that was given to us. Though our sins may distort it, we are called to restore our lives to reflect God's image. In every aspect of our lives, God's kingdom must be present. With the sixth day, all of creation was completed. God gave humans all the plants and trees of the earth for food. He also provided green plants as food for all creatures of the land and sky. God saw everything he had made, and behold, it was very good. On the seventh day, God finished all his work of creation and rested. He blessed this day, set it apart as holy, and made it special. God lovingly watches over the world he created, and he grants us peace and rest. This serves as a lesson for all living beings on the importance of rest. As humans who exist within the time and space God has created, we must remain within his blessed and sacred time and space. Only when we live in this divine rhythm can we experience true rest. The story of creation reveals the beginning of all things. From disorder, God brought order. From emptiness, he brought abundance. From darkness, he created light. We can feel God's amazing love and wisdom in his creation. As we live in God's creation, we follow his order and providence every day. God saw all that he had made, and it was good. This means his creation is perfect and beautiful. We too should recognize the beauty of the world he made and give thanks. Genesis chapter 1 also introduces the concept of time. A day consists of evening and morning, forming the foundation of our daily rhythm, a cycle of work, rest, and worship. Lastly, the concept of the Sabbath is introduced. Just as God rested on the seventh day, we must also take regular rest. This is not just physical rest, but a time to remember and give thanks to our Creator. Genesis chapter 1 not only tells us about the beginning of the world, but also provides wisdom on how we should live. We are called to respect God's order of creation, fulfill our responsibilities, take regular rest, and remember God. Tonight, as you go to sleep, let's reflect on this amazing story of creation. Everything around us was formed by God's hands. With a grateful heart, May you have a peaceful night's rest. Tomorrow is a new day, another gift from God. Sweet dreams.